the cat that slips through the night. Always on the prowl, never in sight.
Checkpoint's the other way, Doc. You know the rule.
Yes, of course. I just didn't feel like bothering you, that's all.
You okay, Doc? You don't look so good. Maybe it's got something to do with what's stuffed in your briefcase? Let's have a look.
Formula? Yes, of course. What's that? They're not questions. Move, go.
Federal investigators are already piecing together clues, but it will be weeks before we know what caused Flagstaff Chemicals' collapse. In the meantime, authorities are searching for one Dr. M.L. Torrey.
And they're going to have to keep searching, because they're never going to find me or my formula. The universal corrosive agent was my invention. All the company had to do was give me my fair share of the patent.
Forget it. It's nothing compared to what we're gonna take in selling that stuff to the highest bidder.
You better be sure about that.
Hey, if you can't trust your own cousin, who can you trust?
We were lucky to intercept that call to the meeting.
It's always interesting when the Brotherhood converge in one place.
But Dee, why Flagstaff, Arizona? The Brotherhood isn't sending their representatives there to play golf, are they?
I hardly think so. But I wouldn't mind playing a fast 18.
Every Brotherhood guy sent us their top guy. I could just taste that money rustling in their pockets. If I can have your attention, ladies and gentlemen, get your wallets in gear. We're gonna start the auction.
Hang on a second. This, universal corrosive agent, how do we know it really works?
Hey, lady, don't you watch the news? We took out a whole building.
Big deal. Where I come from, buildings are falling down all the time. That proves nothing.
You need proof? Here it is. The universal oxidant spreads totally destructive rust through all iron and steel structures 1,000,000 times faster than nature. What are my bids?
10 million.
15. 35 million.
The bid is 35 million.
Okay, hold it. That's way too much. 10 million was enough. Just a second, Mickey. You know perfectly well I'm bidding for Dane.
Yeah. On my turf, without my permission. Naomi, ask yourself, how much is this stuff really worth to you? And then ask, how much more would you pay to be able to walk out of here under your own power? Andre?
Interesting weapon.
Yeah, okay. Sold for 10 million.
Put it on my tab.
When we made the proposal to your organization, we said it had to be cash on delivery, no credit.
Look, Doc, you're the only one who knows how to make this stuff. I can't put up that kind of dough until you set up my lab, teach Andre and his boys how to manufacture the formula, then you get paid. In full.
But that's unacceptable. I was planning to be on a plane to Tahiti by now.
I bet you'd forget all about Tahiti if I kicked in an extra 5 mil.
Oh, Tahiti? It'll just have to wait.
Hey! What about me here? Come on, cuz, what am I getting out of this deal?
You could get these.
Hey, what do you hoods want? The auction's over. Finito.
Wait a minute. We came all the way from England for this.
Fine. Give my regards to the Queen when you get back. Adios. What? You got a hearing problem? Boys, help them to understand. Yeah. Hey, look, it's not that I don't want your business, okay? It's just Mickey McKenzie walked in and took over the auction. She scared everybody off. And all for a lousy bid of 10 million. On credit yet.
10 million? What is that, boy?
Come on, what, you don't know? What do you come here for? The formula, the rust stuff that makes the buildings fall down, go kaboom. Hey, wait a minute. We didn't invite any Brits. Who are you guys?
Someone who wants to hear the rest of the story. Keep talking.
I would if I were you.
Okay, I can be a very talkative guy. Where should I start? See, my cousin, he's a scientist. His name's Thierry. Now, he told me he had this formula, right?
I've shown Andre the initial manufacturing process for the formula. So now, how are you planning to transfer the money to me?
I don't have time to think about that right now, Doctor.
Well, then make time! I'm tired of being maltreated. I received enough of that from my previous employer.
Poor baby. And now your little feelings are hurt again.
There are many things Andre doesn't quite understand. You won't laugh so hard if I don't explain them, will you?
You're right, Doc. I won't. Andre, come in for a moment. Andre handles all my banking. Now, if you'll excuse us. The good doctor wants his money.
Pay him. We're not quite up to speed on making the stuff yet.
Then get up to speed. I don't want any delays in my plan. Once we drop those bombs full of formula onto the Trans-Canyon Trestle, the government will know the kind of raw power they're up against. After they see the havoc I can raise with transcontinental freight traffic, they'll pay billions to keep me from destroying the rest of their buildings, their dams, their monuments. Andre, how long before we have a sufficient supply for the job?
4 hours, at least.
Good. Keep Thierry happy. Give him whatever he wants.
Right, Mickey.
Until we have enough corrosive. Then, you may neutralize him.
One of Mickey's companies bought the Lone Dutchman silver mine 6 months ago. They moved a lot of equipment in. Look at the infrared scan. Very high activity. It has to be where Mickey's lab is hidden.
Are you sure? It's a ghost town. Well, maybe Mickey and Andre are just on vacation there with the other ghouls.
Mickey was smart enough to do something Flagstaff Chemical didn't. Build underground.
I suppose I'll have to start unpacking.
I'm printing out a photo of Thierry. I'd hate to go halfway to the center of the Earth and grab the wrong guy. I'll pick up Thierry. Do you have the infrared scan of the mine tunnels?
Yes. They crisscross the valley like the New York subway. There are at least 6 exit points you can use from inside the lab.
Well, unless I have a close encounter with that deli slicer down there, I'll only need one.
I'll set the stage for your escape. Fingers crossed.
Out of the desert, the Panther strikes.
Want me to fly the mission?
No, I'll do it. Sometimes I just have to get out there and do some evil all by myself.
If you insist.
I insist. You make sure that Dr. Torrey's nowhere to be found when I get back.
Mickey's up here, heading for a chopper with a couple of nasty-looking bombs.
Interesting. Meanwhile, Tori's down here, hiding from a couple of nasty-looking thugs. No sign of Tori!
Lock down the facility. No one gets in or out.
Screaming won't do either of us any good, Dr. Tori. I'm not going to hurt you.
How do you know my name?
Your cousin Tega talks too much. Now it's your turn. What's Mickey up to?
What do I get out of it?
A chance to breathe fresh air again.
Right now, that sounds pretty good to me. Mickey's going to destroy the Trans-Canyon Trestle by releasing my formula above it. It's a universal corrosive agent.
I know what it is and what it does. Now I need to know how to stop it. Is there a counteracting agent? An antidote?
Yes. I need only a small amount, but I haven't had time to mix even that much.
Then grab what you need and we'll make it on the run. Hurry!
Get me that mixer over there!
No! Diabolik! Here, hotshot. Hold this for me.
Not without a warm farewell, my friend. Come on.
Eva, what's your location?
I'm in tunnel 22, about 60 feet down. I have you targeted.
Make the intercept on the complex's west wall at 85 feet, and fast.
What's going on?
This place is coming apart. Jump!
Are you wacky? Jump where?
I'll tell you where. Jump!
Not exactly the quietest exit you've ever made.
I promise I'll do better next time. Let's go. Mickey's headed for that huge trestle over the Grand Canyon. He destroys it.
She'll be able to extort an unlimited amount of money from the government.
With power like that, she could even compete with Dane for the Brotherhood's leadership.
Except she's going to be shortchanged. We have the antidote. Or we will.
Dee, look!
Mickey's on her way.
Then we've lost. We can never make it back to our jet in time.
Maybe we don't need to.
Normally, I'm afraid of flying. Not this time.
Why not?
Because you're never going to get that brick in the air.
Watch and learn, Doctor.
Are you sure you can complete the antidote in time?
Yes, if you can keep this crate from bouncing around. The formula itself is a component of the antidote. You wouldn't want me to spill it in here.
Mickey's sure to get to the trestle first. How are you going to deploy the antidote?
I'll think of something.
Yeah, the winds in the canyon slowed me down a bit. But I want to hit the trestle at the exact moment the train's passing over.
I'm warning you. Diabolik knows where you're headed. I just don't know if he got out of the lab or not.
I do.
Let's give him a little in-flight entertainment.
Gentlemen, hang on!
Look out!
Am I flying so badly you're thinking about jumping?
It never entered my mind. Keep up the good work.
Get off my tail!
Incoming heat seeker! I've got it! The antidote!
Hang on to it!
No! No! You won't stop me!
It didn't spill! It mixed! A perfect example of centripetal force at work.
Okay, Mr. Wizard. Put a cap on that stuff and hand it over. Mickey's not through yet.
You lose, Diabolik.
What's that stuff? Bring us around. I did it! Of course, you helped.
Oh, how generous of you, Doctor.
What's next?
First, we return this plane, and then you have a choice.
What kind of choice?
Well, you could spend the next several decades running from Mickey.
Not me. I suppose I could turn myself into the police.
At least you'll stay alive.
You know, Dee, I almost feel sorry for that poor little man.
Don't, Eva. There's nothing more dangerous than a scientist without a sense of responsibility.
Well, except perhaps Mickey Mackenzie when she loses out to you. Although this time, I don't think she even put on a particularly good show.
She must be getting rusty.
Oh, Dee, you did not just say that.